Hello everybody, it's Dharma and this is going to be your daily tarot. Everything looks different for whatever reason. I totally wasn't ready to start, but here we are. Alright. It's tarot, it's channeling, it's Lenormand, it's fairies, it's intuition, it's fun, it's tribe time. This is going to be 24 to 36 hours worth of energy from whenever you watch it, not from when it was uploaded. It's told as a little story, but it's usually a love story, but it's actually about people who are actually in your life and you encounter in that time. So it can be kids, it can be grown-ups, it can be people, whoever. What's going on? What's up, everybody? Let's get some sage on it. I've got sage and Palo Santo in here. All right. Guides and angels from our tribe. Coming on in to tell us something good. So, has anybody else felt the, didn't we talk about yesterday in the Cancer moons to activate hibernate because some kind of storm was about to hit, hurricane to come in. You need to brace yourself. That's totally what happened. All right. So, let's see what we have coming on for today. It's not really that cold here. It's snowy, but it's not really that cold. It's like, I don't know, 30. Like, it's just below freezing. It's fine. Yeah, Cancer moon. Hi, everybody. Suddenly I just felt like everything needed to just be like, shh, shh. Just wait a minute. What's going on here? What's really going on here? All right, so we have the journeyman. Travel. And then we have list of the shadows, but what, and then, okay, all right, I get it. Big change. Always in lava. Somebody here, we have the Laum out. Someone here is feeling like they're feeling blue. I mean, it took me a minute to get it, and I didn't even, like, that's what I was saying. I, like, glitched out when I first signed. I've done this a 1,000 times, right? But then this time I'm like, oh, God, I'm live. What? Who goes live? What are we doing? What? It's extra. Because you have the Laum, who is all, so nobody loves me. I don't know what that was about. She's just feeling blue. Or maybe she's thinking about someone in particular. She's scarred up. The Laum does have unconditional love, except for whatever reason, it's just she because this is she in the image. This is the person who's portraying the energy of the Laum. Okay, cards predict behavior, not gender. It's self-esteem issues, it's insecurity, whatever. She could be missing somebody always, but it's more like I think that somebody gets like a tinge or a gnosis or some kind of something that they need to pump into the self-esteem of this one. It's like every time I see this card, I'm on my way. Who's up from misery to happiness today? But it's this is what they're coming to. And I don't know if it's because, I mean, I often see this as the hobo thing. You remember those cartoons where they would have the little stick and they had their bandana and that's like all they had was some food or whatever in there. But it's like they bring a little bag or more importantly, it talks about travel. They've been traveling. Journeyman is traveler. But when you talk about in a job sense, the journeyman, they're learning, they're moving up the ladder, right? but they can, it's also with the, look at this. They're on each other's minds. It's like, here's the actual person, and then in the mind of, this is what they look like. And I mean, it looks like he's headed right there, but I want to talk about, and it might be the self-esteem, and I'm saying self-esteem because List of the Shadows talks about that, but it feels more like somebody's hanging out, not feeling so good. Maybe they're blue. They're feeling some type of way. And a friend of theirs can sense it or something along those lines. And they come in with the Singer of Transfiguration to bring love. That's the Singer of Chalice. It's the stuff that goes inside of the Ace of Cups. And it almost feels like it was a beacon or some kind of like... The Laum doesn't say a whole lot. That's not really their... They just... they let things be. I mean... I'm not inviting anyone to be a doormat. I'm saying that's the energy off this card that I'm feeling. Okay? So what is this beacon thing? Maybe they haven't been really talking to you. Maybe they've just been quiet. They've been restricting themselves. Boundaries. Taking care of commitments that they have, responsibilities that they have, completing cycles, doing their duty, and maintaining their structure. But there is some kind of opportunity here to integrate. And she doesn't see it coming. And this one here seems like they're pretty super stoked about whatever this thing is that they're going to bring to them. Super stoked about the opportunity. Super stoked. It could, and I want to say, keep in mind that this is heart-centered. Like this person, if you think that this person is like using you or doing something here to hurt your feelings or something like that, they're not. This person is genuinely heart-centered. Oh my God. It's the swans and the cross. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. Indeed. Okay, so what's the cross? It's destiny, it's spirituality, it's divine guidance. That's what it is. That's the beacon. Or they know they went too far. They know they took it too far, something like that. And she's all... Church. Magnet. Okay. So this here feller with his little plan in tow, he has indeed a plan. Yeah, communication. They're worried about what they're going to say. This is heart-centered. Like this person came up with this idea. I don't want to be mean about it, but keeping in mind it's daily tarot. This could be like one of your kids or something, but it said man. But my point is that they know that they got you to fall in deep, or they know that you're longing for them. They know. You're not very subtle. Okay? It's out loud. woe is me. It's not necessarily woe is me. Her self-esteem is crushed because of something that happened or because of realities that she's facing or because of life experience, something like that. And somebody here is cooking up a plan to make it all balanced back out. They figured out a way to integrate. Exactly. So, tell me about that integration. 10 of Pentacles, I bet. And the Queen of Swords. I'll see your offer. The Emperor. Knight of Wands. Oh, that is the Empress. She's all, I don't know. Okay, so this is an opportunity to integrate long term. And this Queen of Swords, she's in a way, like, she's feeling some kind of way. And it might be blue, or that might be shadow. Because some injured animals scratch when they've been injured. While others get sad. I was going to say wad. They get weepy. So it's a little bit of a toss of a coin here. 6 of this person. This plan to integrate, it's completely on purpose to have victory. Long-term victory. Judgment. Nothing I can do, a total eclipse of the heart. Opportunity to integrate. I don't even know what that means. Integrate means to like intertwine, but it's more like to integrate is to integrate something into it. Like something that's already moving and working. This is how we add this into the mix of things that are already working. Ace of Cups. It's heart-centered. Wheel of Fortune. Blam. I don't know why I say blam. Page of Pentacles and the Hermit. This person, I think that you probably thought that you weren't going to hear from this person because they were doing hermit stuff on their own. You know what I mean? Like if you know a hermit, they're like, bye, gonna go hermit. You're like, okay. And then you don't expect to hear from them because you fully expect that they're in some cave somewhere reading their hermit books and doing whatever it is that hermits do when they're by themselves and don't tell people about. You're like, it's been the busiest day ever. You're like, okay. This person may have been running non-stop for stuff around their house for like full-on 8 hours. Just stuff that they felt like they had to do, but it feels more like they found things to do for 8 straight hours. Instead of, maybe they didn't want to sit still. Maybe they couldn't sit still. They were just thinking, overthinking, right? The Empress. This person doesn't want to argue or fight or anything like that. They're not interested in that. What is tell me more about this with the swans and the freaking, they were going to devise up this plan. They're giving you, I mean, it could be a new option, I suppose. Two of Rods, it's definitely a choice. King of Swords. You know, like, I definitely did not, I didn't think I was, I didn't think I was going to hear from you today. I thought you were busy or... And I'm like, no, I've just been doing everything. Seven of Swords. No, they haven't been. This person might be somebody who they wear a cloak. When they talk to you, you get to know a little bit about what they do, but not fully. And it's more like it's better to not even try and figure it out because they're always on the move. They do stuff like that. They go and they'll keep themselves busy for a long time on purpose to, it's like busy work. First off, they like to be on the move, but secondly, it's like they do that on purpose to think or to just stay tied up. You're like, wow, I thought you... I thought you were busy. I don't know. I don't know what this is. All of a sudden, I'm curious. This is supposed to be some kind of like super special whatever kind of relationship, and I don't understand what's going on except for the fact that now they're in your face like, hey, I'm not busy anymore. Nine of Air. This person's worried about something. It may be about who you're talking to when they're not around. That's where we're going back to the self-esteem, right? Where it's like there's no real way that they could possibly, you know... But you... I don't want to say that. You're completely stable in a relationship that you think is unstable. Well, it's more like if you think this person is like mad at you and never going to talk to you again, that's not true. Because it looks like between like 3 and 7, when they have some time, that's when they reach out. But they are like thinking about you the whole time. They're thinking about what the future looks like. They're thinking about whether, and oh my God. So they are thinking about marriage. But, I mean, this is Daily Tarot. Calm down. People are getting together thinking about long-term stuff. And having interactions with people, and in the back of their mind, they're thinking about where is this going and what am I doing? And this person is just occupying themselves all day. I mean, I don't know if it's like ignoring everybody, but they are just working and working and working and doing busy work, trying to figure out what this is that's going on in their mind. But we never did get to how they want to integrate. It just keeps going to, we like you, we love you, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Give me some facts. Somebody might want to talk about something official. Like, if we made it official, then it would be easier. If something was official, then all of this would be easier. Ace of Swords. Like, this person has this plan for integration is, it feels flawless. Almost like someone worked and worked and worked and worked and worked all day doing busy work so that they could think about it. And they've been blocking themselves until they could see the picture better. And this one here knows it, and so they're just waiting, thinking that it was something that they did, right? Ten of Cups. They have a plan. Please tell me about the plan. It might just be different for everybody. This person may have even have seen you push other people away just to hold space for them. You know what I mean? We always talk about there's a line out the door. Don't fool yourself. There's a line out the door. But she may have pushed other people away. Like, get away from my door. Space is full and they saw it and they like it. Like, that's worth holding on to. Ace of Rods and the Eight of Rods, they are gonna talk to you for sure. It's like you just keep throwing red flags that turn out to be awesome. And then you throw another red flag and they're like, oh. And then another one and they're like, oh. And it's like never, it's shake and bake, right? Okay. That noise came from my computer. So for everybody yesterday swearing they were hearing slurred speech and all of this scary blah 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 in the background, y'all are in my house and other people live here, and tarot is not that scary, okay? The energy comes from the person, and there be no slurred speech or tongued happen whatever anywhere. It's my kids, so can you not? I'm tired. Anyway, long story short, you just keep winning with this person. Look at that on the cut. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Tower, and the Ten of Cups. I want to get off of this story. I'm kind of sick of the love story of the people who are watching these other people sit there and just, you know, wait and wait and wait. Like, where the fuck were you the last, like, however long? Like, why are we even doing anything? I mean, it's like she keeps, it could be that old fancy case of the healer, right? Where they end up breaking their own wings to give them to someone else. And it's like this person, whoever the Laum was, right? That character, they need to be filled back into. The healer needs healed because now they're feeling stupid or down or low or just some type of way. I've been saying that this whole time. And it's like somebody's coming up with a plan to fill back into you. Honesty. So you have this King of Swords who is coming to be honest with you. And the card behind it is Ace of Pentacles, the Lover, the Emperor's, the Star. What is that we always say on the Mod's Nest? Sit down. Stop fucking freaking out. This person is coming to be honest. They want to fill back in or something like that. They're letting you know that they are it's safe to love them. That's kind of profound. They're letting you know that it's safe to love them. The Hierophant. The Moon. Ace of Wands. I also want to be like, just wait for it because they'll come around. They're the King of Rods. They always will. Ace of Cups. And Temperance. I don't know why I've loved Temperance so much lately. Alright. Can we get a different time frame? I heard that was multiple time frames. You just might get a bunch of texts. What time? This is like, I don't know, 4 o'clock, something like that. 8 o'clock feels relevant. I heard first thing in the morning. Like, first thing. Like, first thing in the morning. The Fawn. Somebody might come see you. And then you have Romeo right there and spiritual guidance. It's like, told you so. These two characters, this is the spiritual connection card. These two characters were featured in the Libra reading this week. These two are headed in the same direction. And I mean, told you so is a little extra, but that's what it kind of feels like. They're going to prove it to you that they love you. They have this idea of how to integrate or add to this weekend or something like that. They come out with a white rose of hope, all of that. I think what's important to take from this is that they give you, for one thing, they make you feel a lot better. Like if you were feeling tension, they release the tension. And then it's like they give or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to have to watch this back. I felt spacey the whole time, like as soon as I started. All right. I think that's all I have for today. Hold on. That's ecstasis. Somebody is very, very, very pleased with himself after their encounter. So, please and thank you. And secretly, I mean, they might not let you know. You might be able to tell by their demeanor, but someone is very pleased with their encounter with you. Wow, so much that the Ace of Pentacles fell out. And then I want to say there's a time frame of 3 weeks, 9 weeks, 12 weeks for something to grow. All right, that's all I have. Private reading info is in the box below. We've got yoga tomorrow at 6. Otherwise, you can take the other yoga classes that are on there. And don't forget to join us for dailies and all kinds of other shenanigans that we do on here. All right, until next time, you guys have a good one. Bye.